In Excel, when we have sales information or sales data, we quite often need to add things up based on a certain condition. Like in the example we have here, out of all our sales information, we've decided to just add the value of the iPads that were sold. So Excel has gone through our sales information and picked out where iPads have been sold and added that value up. So this is a very handy feature. Whenever we're adding, we are using the sum function. So in this case, because there's a condition, we can use the SUMIF function. So sum if the value or the item that was sold is an iPad. So we can do the same thing here for iPhones. If we insert the SUMIF function, we go into all functions and type SU, it'll bring us down to sum and SUMIF. So we are going to say in the data range where these items are equal to, in this case, iPhones, or just iPhone, where that criteria is equal to iPhone, add the sale value. So take the values out of here where iPhone occurs and add them. So that will tell us that €2,794 worth of iPhones have been sold. And just to test to see if it works, if we change this to an iPhone, Mary's sale here, it updates both values for iPads and iPhones. But we may have an issue where we have a second condition. How many iPhones have been sold by John? So we have two conditions. First one is that it's an iPhone, and the second one is that it was sold by John. So we can't use a sum if here. When we have two or more conditions, we use the plural, sum ifs. So if we go into all of our functions again, and this time select sum ifs with an S on the end, this allows us to use more than one condition. It just flips around a little bit. The first thing it asks us is, what do you want to add? So remember, sum means to add. So we want to add the values, and then we put in our criteria, where the seller's name was John, and where the item sold was an iPhone. So we can see here that it's picking out our information for us. And if we hit OK, it tells us that John has sold €1,297 worth of iPhones. So we can monetize those values as well using the currency button. If we were to change one of these values, we'll say that John actually sold this iPhone down here. It will tell us over here that the sales figure will change. Just one thing to keep an eye out for here is that people often type in a space after names. If you do this, it won't work. You will get issues and mistakes within your calculations because Excel doesn't know that, say, John space is the same as John without a space. So if it's not working for you, just check to see if you have a space beside your data.